that you're missing out here. So here's the deal. This is the third time I've hosted First Take, and in 2 out of the 3 shows, Justin Bieber somehow finds a way to work himself into the show.
Why wasn't it 3 out of 3?
Yeah, I don't know. The pop star Stud Muffin, that's right, I said stud Muffin. I did. Happened to be in the Los Angeles Clippers locker room when the Patriots were there. So, as Stephen A. mentioned, New England traveled out west early so they could prepare for the Chargers. So here's the deal. The last 3 teams that Biebs has visited, they all ended up losing right after. Rob Gronkowski essentially blew off the Bieber curse. But do you guys believe in the Bieber curse? Stephen A.?
I pay no attention to nonsense like that. It means absolutely nothing to me. I will say that if I saw grown men, professional athletes, hanging out with Justin Bieber, I would have a problem with that because, you know, leave little boys to be little boys, and you're a grown man, be a grown man. Not to say that Justin Bieber's a little boy. I'm certainly not trying to disrespect him in any way. He's had a very successful career and deserves to be commended for that. I'm not going to knock him like the tabloids seem to at every turn, because I wish him well, and, you know, I have no ill will towards him whatsoever. I'm just saying that, you know, as professional athletes, I mean, you're a grown man. You don't need to be hanging out with young dudes just past their teenage years. But as it pertains to simply taking a picture with the guy, I mean, a lot is made about this guy, and I think that in a lot of respects it's just used as a means to knock the guy down. He has appeared to have done knuckleheaded things or whatever, and again, that would be a cause for you not to hang out with him. But taking a picture with him inside of the locker room is no big deal whatsoever. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to take this question semi-seriously, and I'm going to tell you, Stephen A., that for a long time I put some stock in the curse of Babe Ruth that plagued the Boston Red Sox, and I still put some stock in the curse of the Billy Goat that still plagues the Chicago Cubs that I covered in my days at the Chicago Tribune.
Do I.
Okay, now let's get to the curse of Bieber. So, if I get this correctly, Justin Bieber showed up on Monday night in the Clippers locker room. Am I right about that? I believe it was the Clippers.
I believe so. I believe so.
Right. Okay, so he's in the Clippers locker room, but Gronkowski is asked to come in by Doc Rivers because, remember, Doc obviously coached for many years in Boston, and I'm going to assume that Doc had some kind of relationship or friendship with Gronkowski dating back to his days with the Celtics. So he's like, come on in, Rob. And Rob comes in and just happens to see Biebs there. Is that what you call him? Biebs?
Biebs.
Yeah.
Biebs.
Stud Muffin.
Biebs. Yeah.
Okay. And Rob, you know, he puts his arm around him. They take a quick shot. And then Rob posts it on Instagram. So does that qualify as a Patriots curse? Because it seems to me.
Like an indirect connection.
But it would only qualify as a Clippers curse. And I checked the standings just to make sure this actually happened. But the Clippers did manage to bounce back. I think it was I believe it was Wednesday night, and they blew out the Orlando Magic. So the Clippers dodged the bullet, man. They survived. The Clippers were not cursed by Justin Bieber. So the Patriots did not invite Justin Bieber to some sort of team activity. Remember the Pittsburgh Steelers we talked about, Stephen A.? I don't know if they asked him to come or if he invited himself, but he attended their team chapel service at the hotel before they played the Jets, right? I believe that's what it was. And it seemed to curse the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, it should curse only the Clippers here, and so far, so good for the Clippers. And I think Gronkowski's going to be just fine. I think he was in the Clippers locker room.
I'm going to do this entire show a favor and move beyond this subject because Justin
I love
Bieber
how
is
technical
completely
we got
irrelevant
about the
to
Bieb
us.
curse.
Well,
we don't
again, it's a team thing, right?
There is no Bieb curse or anything like that. Let's move on.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there that the Bieb curse has affected the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, also the Knicks season opener, and the Blackhawks. All right, shall we move on?
Here's the point. A lot of people want to see the Patriots go down.
Yes.
Even a lot of people who work here at ESPN, they don't like the Patriots, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can read in what you will.
Half the people that work here are from the Foxborough and Boston area. What?
There actually are a lot of Patriot supporters around here in Bristol.
I know more Giants supporters. Stephen A. Smith.
Whatever.
Over